Yes! I'm so excited! My name is Yota Kinugasa. I left my quiet town 2 years ago and moved to the big city. I had enough of the countryside life and wanted to broaden my horizons a bit, so I packed my bags and moved far away. And now...
Everyone, thank you all for coming. Make sure you all dance and have fun today.
Woo! I became a total pop star groupie. Today, there was a huge festival, and my absolute favorite star, Ria Nanamori, had just taken the stage. She wasn't the most famous one there by a mile, but that only made me love her more. After all, she only had the prettiest smile and the most amazing voice and the best dance moves. I knew someday she'd make it to the top of the charts, and it was a shame that more people hadn't noticed her yet. But as I was getting lost in the snow... How dare she! The guy next to me suddenly rushed up onto the stage!
What's the matter with you?
You don't even remember me? I've done so much to support you. I bought all your merch.
You're that stalker. Why are you here?
I'm not a stalker. I only followed you because I was trying to protect you. And then you had the nerve to call the cops on me? I'll never forgive you! I don't know. You perfectly fit the bill of a stalker to me. Huh? Something didn't sit right with the murderous look in his eyes, so I followed him onto the stage. I should have known he'd be after Ria. It's a good thing he was so bad at stalking, or I might not have made it in time. What happened? Stay right there, okay? I won't hurt you as long as you don't move, but I can't be responsible if you thrash around in this position and break something. Maybe it was because he got caught in the act, but he backed off and stood down with his tail between his legs. I was able to hand him off easily to a security guard who ran over. They could take care of the rest from here.
Thank you so much for helping me.
No problem. It was really nothing at all. Oh my god, the real Ria Nanamori is talking to me! She's even cuter in person!
That was really impressive. Won't you tell me your name?
You saved our Ria! That was so cool! You must have gone through some super secret government training program or something. I've never seen anything like it. Maybe I can sell this footage to a news station. Oh crap! Oh, I really don't need anything. I should probably go.
Huh? No, wait, at least tell me your name.
My name isn't important. I'm just a fan. Anyway, I gotta go!
Wait!
Phew. That was getting scary. There were so many people crowding around me. There's no way I could give out any information like that. If my dad found out that I was going around spending all my time chasing pop stars, he'd probably kill me. At the very least, he'd probably force me to move back with him and never let me move away again. At least I was able to get right next to Ria. Although, maybe she was embarrassed seeing me dressed to the nines in her gear like this. But I finally got to see her live in concert. I wanted to show my appreciation somehow. And with that, my eventful weekend came to a close. Morning, everyone! Huh? What's everybody so excited about? Did we get a hot new transfer student or something? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. This is you, right? Why didn't you ever say you could do something like this? Huh? This was my best friend, Hiroki. He was handsome, but even his usual carefree demeanor seemed a bit shaken today. And when he showed me his phone, I saw a video of me saving Ria. Somehow, it had gone viral on social media and was racking up thousands of views. Crap. You gotta be kidding me! So it was you. My life is over. Everyone knows I'm a pop star groupie now. That's what you care about? You're a social media star now, you know? I guess with so many people watching, someone was bound to be recording. But I didn't give permission to show my face. Don't I have a right to my privacy? If my dad beats me to a pulp, I'm gonna find the person who uploaded that video and kill them! Would he really do something like that? Oh my god, what if he drops me down a waterfall? Or this time he'll probably feed me to a bear for sure! What has this guy done to ya?
Yota Kinugasa in Class 2C. I repeat, Yota Kinugasa in Class 2C. Please come to the principal's office immediately.
Oh god! He found out already? And he's gonna make me come home? Dude, just how scary is your dad? You called for me? I knew that running away would only delay the inevitable, so I made my way over to the principal's office. It seemed quiet enough. Maybe my dad wasn't there after all. But when I went inside,
Oh, Yota!
I was greeted with the sight of none other than my favorite pop star, Ria Nanamori. She was standing next to what must have been her manager and the principal. Ria, why are you here?
Are you aware that a video of what happened yesterday went viral on social media?
Oh, right. My friend was just telling me about that.
Really? Well, someone else commented on the video saying that they recognized you from their school. I messaged them asking for more details, and that's how I was able to track you down.
You really didn't have to come all the way out here for me.
Of course I did. You literally saved my life, you know? I know this isn't nearly enough to repay you, but I hope you like it.
I guess she came to thank me. Of course, I knew that Ria was perfect in every way, right down to her impeccable manners. But I never expected her to go to this much trouble for a nobody like me. Not that I was complaining, though. Do you think I could get your autograph?
Oh, no problem. Can I have a pen, please? Sure. Where do you want her to sign?
Right here! On my uniform!
I can't do that.
I thought she'd say yes if I was passionate enough, but I guess that makes sense. But I don't have anything else on me.
Then how about you provide us your address and we'll send you an autograph letter? Oh, great idea. You're okay with that, right, Yoda?
Is that really okay with you? I don't want to give you more work.
It's no problem at all. Sounds like a plan. As soon as Ria provides me the autograph, I'll send it right over. No, I want to send it myself. Do you even have time to do that? I'll make time. I really can't thank Yoda enough for saving me. Oh, well, once you get an idea, you never give up. I guess I can't argue with you. Yes! All right then, Yoda, what's your address?
Right!
Hey, don't just go shaking people's hands out in the open. Owie! Save that for the handshake events. Why do you always have to be so strict about everything? Put yourself in his shoes. He gets to have physical contact with you, and he's a big enough fan of yours to come to your events, right? You don't want him to wallow in the pitiful delusions of an impossible romance, do you?
Impossible romance?
Oh, don't listen to her. She used to like someone once, but when she became a pop star herself, she couldn't make things work with her crush, and she still harbors a grudge about it. Believe me, she never shuts up. Ria, I can hear everything you're saying, you know. Eep. Anyway, Yota?
Yes?
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for saving my wonderful little Ria here. I'd also like to express my gratitude on behalf of our entire agency.
It really was nothing. She calls her wonderful little Ria, but she's in the middle of hurting her as we speak.
Yoda?
Yeah? What is it?
I'll never forget everything you did for me. I promise I'll come back to thank you again.
I keep telling you, it's okay. It really was no big deal. Of course, the truth is that I really do want to see her again.
We have a lot more work to do, so if you'll excuse us, we'll be off. See you around, Yoda. Sorry for taking up you and your school's time.
Bye! I wish I could talk to her longer. What about my signature? I guess the principal was a fan too. Even as I was reeling from the shock of what just happened, I was immediately surrounded by a barrage of curious classmates. Not only that, some sports teams apparently got the idea that I was coordinated enough to join any of them, and they wouldn't stop bugging me about it. The only reason I could do what I did was because I took martial arts classes as a kid. That night,
Howdy, neighbor.
my favorite pop star somehow ended up at my doorstep. But why? Rhea, what are you doing here?
I actually live pretty close by, so I decided to swing around.
You can't just go to a guy's apartment. I live alone, you know?
I know that. Your principal told me.
But you know how big a fan of yours I am, right?
Of course I do.
So if she knows all that, why the heck would she be here? Isn't she worried that I'd do something to her if the two of us ended up alone?
Have you eaten already?
Not yet.
Great, then let me make you something.
Are you still trying to thank me for what I did the other day? Don't you realize what you're doing? This is going a bit too far, wouldn't you say? You don't want to give me the wrong idea, right?
You still think that?
Huh?
You really believe I would go this far just to thank you?
Huh? What else would it be?
I wouldn't go to the house of just anyone, even if they rescued me. I couldn't. If I'm doing this, it means I have my own reasons.
No way. I've never seen her blush so much.
And when you saved me back there, honestly, I thought it was pretty hot. Even the security people couldn't move to act as fast as you did. And you rushed head first to save me without even sparing a thought for how much danger it was. So it's only natural that I'd fall for you, right?
Wait, but... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! She's so close!
I want to do whatever I can to repay you.
Rhea, this is nothing like how you act in public.
Of course not. Why would I show this side of myself to anyone other than the person I love?
Love? This is a dream, right? It has to be! There's no way the Rhea Nanamori would ever say she liked me!
And to be honest, since yesterday, my agency's been getting flooded with requests to book me, thanks to that viral video. I guess even more people started noticing me. There were so many comments like, "Who's that hot girl?" and "That pop star is so cute." That's just one more thing I owe to you.
But if you go ahead and become big, won't that overshadow everything?
If that happens, then that's great, but this is all your fault, so you need to do what you can to help me out too.
Me? What can I do?
I mean, you like me too, right?
Of course I do.
So it's decided then.
I'm a fan, right? I never said that! But you will. Dad? Why are you here? You didn't notice me? I've been here the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I actually met him outside before I came in, but he told me to go on ahead.
No way! How long were you two out there? Wait, did you two know each other beforehand or something?
No, we just both happened to come by at the same time, and he asked me who I was. I told him I was your future wife.
Huh? What kind of introduction is that? Ahem. The reason I came all the way out to the big city in the first place was to find out what exactly my boy was up to. When one of my pupils first told me about that video, I assumed you were just chasing after pop stars like a weak little nerd. Oh crap! I almost forgot about that. He's gonna kick me to the curb. But now I understand that you were only showing your support out of love for your girlfriend. That's my boy. What? And not only that, you risk life and limb to save her. Now that's a real Kinugasa.
Sorry, he seemed a bit on edge, so I may have misled him a little bit.
I get it now. Rhea anticipated my dad getting angry, so she did what she could to save me. If she hadn't brought up marriage stuff, I'd probably already be toast. But just knowing that my favorite pop star would go so far for me makes me too happy for words. Rhea told me the basics in advance. But I guess her agency doesn't allow their pop stars to engage in any kind of relationship. Honestly, I had half a mind to tear up her contract right then and there. But have faith in me, kid. Your dad's gonna talk to them and see if there's anything he can do to change their minds. I have some friends in the biz, you know? If Ria's agency tries to make a big fuss about it, I'm sure those friends of mine will be happy to take someone so popular under their wing. Now that he mentions it, I do remember seeing some really fancy cars pull up to the house over the years. They always had some kind of business with my dad or my grandpa. I didn't know any of them were celebrities, though.
So, would it be too bold of me to ask to meet some of these people?
Of course. Don't you worry your pretty little head about a thing. If I have anything to say about this, you won't be going hungry for even a day. Heck, you might even be able to get an even more cushy contract for yourself. Dad, you're being awfully nice with Ria. Could you maybe cool it a bit? Huh? You say something, kid? No, nothing. But I'm sure people might talk about how you're dating a fan, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to keep this all between us. My lips are sealed. But if anything does happen, I'll do whatever I can to vouch for you.
Wow, thanks, Dad. You're the best.
He looks happy she called him that. Well, now that that's all settled, I should be heading back. Next time you come home, we'll have some extra special father-son bonding time. Ow! My dad squeezed my shoulder with a force no human should possess. When I instinctively turned to face him, that's when I noticed. My dad hates anything he deems unfair. He was willing to overlook me dating a super cute pop star just this once because she was there with me. But next time I came home, he'd make me understand just how lucky I was. Crap. I knew things were going too well here. If anything did happen, I knew my dad would always have my back. But in return, I had a feeling that the next time I came home, I wouldn't be able to walk straight for days.
Your dad seems like a really nice guy. I feel so lucky.
As soon as my dad left, Ria said that with the biggest smile on her face. Yeah, he certainly is reliable.
And he gave us his blessing too, right? I can't wait to spend the rest of my life together with you. I'll come here as much as I can to make dinner for you from now on. How does that sound?
Wait, you don't have to go that far for me.
But I want to. Besides, that means I can spend even more time together with you. But if you don't want me to, I guess that's fine.
Of course I'm okay with it. I just think we need to be careful that nobody finds out we're dating. The girl I love was doing whatever she could to spend more time with me. I wasn't about to deny her that.
I will. I can't wait, Yoda.
Yeah, I'm excited to be with you more too, Ria. And that's how the two of us started dating, with marriage a very real possibility in the future. As Ria said, she started to get more work offers, and she only continued to skyrocket in popularity. Somehow, she managed to only take the gigs that she got after the video started trending, and the ones she would have gotten anyway. As for what my dad talked about, Ria apparently called him herself to refuse his offer and rely on her own skill. Even still, as the number of days I was able to watch Ria's performances on TV increased, it was clear she had the makings to reach the top of the charts like I always knew she could. But no matter how thin she spread herself, she always knew that I'd be waiting for her with a smile to spoil her silly whenever she came over. My dad won't stop calling me, asking me about the next time I'm gonna come home and visit him. Every time, I come up with some excuse or another to stay away. And can you blame me? I'm afraid of what's gonna happen when I finally do go back. Right now, I'm happy to keep lavishing in the amazing life I get to share together with Ria.